something that she has to sit down and think about. Because Smash doesn't just say things for the sake of saying.
Or sometimes it does.
After the Sunday Life eviction, Lema went to the HOH lounge and she was just talking to herself, of course, as usual, looking at the camera and just mentioning the 2 million, 2 million. Wow, yo, God. I know that you came to the house to win this 2 million. You're really focused on winning this 2 million, but it's like you're being desperate about it, which to me, I feel is unhealthy. Very, very. Anyway, if it's her game, it's her game. So she was just calling the 2 million, you come to me, you're mine, she was just saying so much, a lot of things centered around the 2 million. I'm like, this is a lot. Are you indirectly telling your fans they should vote harder, they should vote for you, the money is for you, and all of that? Guys, when I watched that, it took me back to what Smash had asked Diddi. People are not happy. I saw some reactions on the social media and they are not happy with the question that Smash asked Diddi. I'm like, why not if not? Because like let's not make this as if this 2 million should just go to some housemates that we have singled out. I think every fan base has the right to want the money for their fave. And if you look at the housemates in the house, I know that yeah, at some point some of them will say, that's a million. But no, there are some who, especially Liema, is really talking about it so much. Like, this is just why I'm here. I have to win this. Like, yo, guys, even in the diary room today, I'm not saying it's bad though. I'm not saying it's bad trying to win. It's a good thing, but the way you're so focused on it, like guys, it's a lot, and at every given chance you're talking about it. Like seriously. Now Smash asked this question and people have reacted. I saw that question on the TL this week. Somebody was saying that Smash should ask Diddi. I think that was after the how the viewers voted came out and Diddi was bottom three. So somebody says Smash should ask Diddi while she spoiled her game or whatever. I can't remember. Then people are not happy with Smash asking that question. It's needed because at some point you need to indirectly tell the people to step up. Diddi was doing very well. We used to see her in the top 5, but now why would you be in the bottom 3? But then I still give it to her fans for trying their best to pull her out of that bottom 3. And Bravo B was the one who went to bottom 3. I guess you guys saw that. So later there was this conversation between herself, Diddi, and Q. Because when Smash said that, Diddi was trying to say, no, nobody can be her shadow. Instead, she's going to be their shadow. She said she was just joking and all. I was actually on live and I was telling somebody in my life that, don't worry, with time, she's going to think about it. You know, sometimes people will say something to you. At that moment, you won't feel like it's something. But with time, you're going to be like, are you sure what Smash is saying is not true? I guess even before the ended the live eviction show, it was written all over her. You could see that she was being lost in thoughts, and I feel if she's smart enough, she should just exonerate herself from that clique for now and try to play her solo game. So I think the whole thing is really getting to her and affecting her. And they were talking about it, and you know, Lema was trying to say that Smash normally talks about things he feels people are talking about in the house. I'm like, no, it's not true. It's what people are saying outside of the house, because a lot feel that Diddi joining that clique actually spoils her game. Just like people are feeling like the relationship between Bravo and Trixie actually affected Bravo's game because he's no longer doing well. He's now in bottom 3. So the whole thing is favoring Trixie and is not favoring Bravo. So don't tell me it's what people are talking about in the house. And she was trying to take it to the letter thing. She was asking Q, forgetting that Q is smart and intelligent, and Q has really clocked her a long time ago. You remember when she was trying to drag Q against Otandega and Melly? So she was just trying to say no, that yeah, it could be because of the letter. And when she asked Q, do you think, Q said it is something that Diddi should sit down and think about. Yet it is something that Diddy should sit down and think about, because Diddy said Smash says things based on what people are saying, or based on people's belief or people's judgments. Okay, because he cannot just come and Smash doesn't ask question on his own. He's asked question based on what you guys are saying on the social space. And like I said, I saw something like that. I think the person actually tagged him that he should ask Diddy. She needed to be asked a question, because how can you just, this is something so many people have been saying, that why are you trying like bring people into your groupie and you form a groupie, but it's just for your own gain. At the end of the day, you want to make them see these other people as they are the bad ones in the house, while indirectly you are looking for yours. You're just doing all of these things for your own win. So you could see that Liema didn't really want Didi to, be smart in the head and think about it very well. But Q was like, he said it twice. This is something Didi needs to think about. And like, I love that everybody came to the house to win. I love that you want to win. You have a lot of things you want to do. Likewise, every other person in the house want to do with the money. I don't think there is one person who needs the money so badly. The only person that we even say need it so badly is Mshefane. But unfortunately, Mshefane is not there. So there's nothing special about any of the housemates that could say this person has to win. La la la. You guys, everybody is an eligible winner. Like I always say. So, but making it look like you're so desperate about this thing is yo. Please, I just feel Didi should be very smart and try and separate herself from that clique, because the clique has actually deemed her. Last week, Tracy was up and Didi was in bottom three. Can you guys imagine? Okay, fine. We are going to say because of the sheep, British sheep, and all of that. The Brexit sheep is only favoring the female. It's only favoring Trixie, and Bravo is in bottom three. So, guys, can you see they are splitting votes? And it's not even about splitting votes, because the Tameli are there as individuals. They are strong. As a sheep, they are still strong. I don't know if you guys are getting me. So, Liema wants to win the money, which is quite understandable. It's good. You can use any strategy, step up your game. You've been in the house before. We know that you understand the game very well. But I think you should also allow Didi to think about it. Don't try to make it look like it's nothing. Maybe Smash is just asking a question. Maybe don't try to lighten it. Okay, let her just go in her feelings. Let her have self-reflection. Let her think about how her game has been in the house, because for Smash to voice it out is a lot. People has a lot to say. I personally said I thought Didi was going to win. Being this young, and people be like, "Oh, you see, they are bullying her. She's still a young girl." Da, da, da. Just like we saw with Ilebaye. But this case, it wasn't the same. Even her fellow Gen Zs didn't like her. So, what could be the problem at the end of the day? Anywho, guys, I don't know though, but I just feel like, in as much as you are doing all you can to win the money, also allow other people to do what they can to win. Don't try to dim anyone's light or talk down on anyone, or trying to discourage them for actually, you know, trying to discourage them from re-strategizing, or maybe from trying to seek solution to whatever it is happening with them, with their strategy or with their game. That's what I feel. And I just believe that Q is going to have a conversation with Didi. And I trust that Q is going to tell Didi to see how she's going to step aside. It's only a fool that, because me, if I was the one, I'm going to step aside. I'm just going to take myself away out from that whole clique and see how the whole thing unfolds. Probably play a solo game for now and see how the whole thing works. Okay, let me draw the curtains here. Share your thoughts in the comment section, guys. There are so many gists. The ones I can bring, the ones I can't, bear with me. I'll see you guys.